Good day, everybody. So what are we gonna do for this project? Well, things are getting all tied in, and as we're continuing with the shiplap, we have to put things in place. Things like, where the lights go, where the sockets go, and also ventilation. So I think at this point, and also plumbing. But at this point, what we're gonna do is look at the ventilation. So that's a really big deal, and I knew living in this kind of, well, we'll call it a single space, it's like a studio apartment, if you will. I'm gonna be breathing in a lot, all the fumes, all the chemicals that building materials have. So I knew, and I know it's important to have good quality air. So the plan is to have 2 units, which I finally did receive. One on one end, one on the other. It's going to act like the lungs of this tiny house. And also we're gonna have the hood range, which is the vent, which is gonna go up here. And then in the bathroom to take that extra moisture out. So today is going to be all about ventilation and letting the tiny breathe. Let's do this. Here we are on the side looking to put, so here is the vent for the shower venting. This is going to be the vento air exchanger units, and up here is the toilet vent. So as you can see, I'm kind of thinking how all these are close together. So this pumps out the humidity, this pumps in the fresh air, so I don't want the humidity going in here. And this will be the methane from the toilet, and the methane should go up. And so there's a cap that goes on here, and then hopefully this won't draw it in, but we're just discussing if this could be piped up there. We'll play with all 3 of these. All right, let's keep going with this. Well, all right, we've got the unit plugged in there, and we have the other one plugged in there. So what's left is outside, we have the cages, they go on each end, so we'll put those in. And I think we're good to go to continue plumbing.
Plumbing, yes sir.
So plumbing, he's in the bathroom now. Are you done?
I'm done.
No privacy, no door yet. So we're gonna be continuing with the plumbing. Once the plumbing is done, do the shiplap in the bathroom, do the ceiling with the rest of the shiplap. I've got lights coming in. So we're moving on.
Yes sir.
All right, so clearly I'm not an expert. I'm not gonna pretend to know and instruct anybody on how to do this. Basically, I can tell you though what I'm trying to do. So here's what I'm thinking. The whole setup here is going to be a stock tank, horse trough, and I want to be able to wrap the shower curtain inside of this tub. This horse trough is going to be 12 inches high, so stay with me. Okay, so let me try to illustrate what I'm trying to do here. So water comes out of the wall, and this pipe is going to go in the tub. The shower curtain is going to come here and be able to come up. I know this is crazy. I'll explain once it's all put together. So as you can see, now all the walls are done, and now we have to tackle the ceiling. So we were able to figure out a different way to make the shiplap using the table saw, and it works out even better, cleaner. So the next time I definitely will. And yes, I did get my dad a new planer, so he's happy, I'm happy. We're continuing. Let's get the ceiling done. So something worth noting, when we ran the cable, my dad told me to make sure to put it as high up as we could, because now if you nail, then you won't reach that cable. So it's good to note when you're putting your cables through, put them high enough. Alright, so I just wanted to document how we're making shiplap using the table saw, which is the best way to do it instead of the rotor. Never mind that. So to make our nice shiplap, you'll notice we have half inch, because our plank has been milled to 1 inch thickness, keeps it nice and simple. Half inch step, your blade is half inch. This is set to 3/8, and the blade takes away the other 1/8, so that this is set to your half inch. You'll make your first cut this way, flip the plank, next cut that way, makes this nice edge. The bottom piece, we've chosen to do 3/8 and half inch, so that then when they're solidly together, when they're tight together, it gives you this nice reveal. You can choose to go half inch, and then you would manually add the gap. That's totally up to you. It gives you a bit more length. But for us, we chose 3/8 and then half inch. And the way that we do that, the first cut hidden side down, you want the blade height to be half an inch, but then the wall depth to be 3/8. The way that we do it is you set the measurement to 2/8, and then your blade is the additional 1/8, which gives you 3/8, and then your blade depth is half inch. So when you push it through, you're gonna get that nice cut. The next one is this way. So you see that the blade has to be 3/8. So we're gonna adjust the blade to 3/8, and the wall has to be adjusted to the half inch. So which we readjust these measurements so that the wall is half inch away. And when you run it through, you're gonna end up with a nice cut. That's your 3/8 and half inch, which fits very nicely like this. So here's a situation where there's a gap here, and so pre-drill, and we're gonna see if that's going to pull it in the way that it needs to. Perfect. I'll tell you, the shiplap is taking a lot out of us, but I mean, look at this view. That keeps us going. All right, back at it. So here's another reminder for me, I guess. Make sure that you add the plank high enough so that you can tie this side edge to, which then the ceiling can tie into. So it's all these little pieces put together. Right?
Yes, sir.
So that's it, the unit installed on that side, and we're installed on this side. It sounds pretty quiet. It's a pretty quiet unit. And then I have this this unit that's tied to the light. So when I use the shower, humidity is going to go up and out. And that completes the ventilation for the humidity, for just the breathable air. And then here we're going to cut a hole when the hood vent is placed, when the cabinets are coming in about 2 months. Thank you, COVID. And then that'll be ventilation done. But just look at this shiplap. Wow, please this punch. All right, so that's it for now. I just wanted to show you the ventilation system put in place and what we've done for the humidity. For now, I'm gonna go sit on my swing. My upholstery lady came through with the cushions. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this view. But I hope that you've enjoyed the segment that we've put through on making shiplap. And I have to say, now that I've done it with the table saw, that's the method that I would do again. So let me enjoy this, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, God bless.